key of life production, though? That key, where is it? That key of life is more than just the symbol. It's the way of organizing our minds. And when we organize our minds to make sure that life comes forth from our thoughts, then we tapped into the key of life.
I'm talking about waking up the God inside of you. I'm talking about when our people are put in situations of adversity, that's when we shine the best. Under pressure, that's when we turn into black diamonds.
We got Professor Smalls in the building.
Check it out, right?
Yeah, you right there with him. You know how to do it. You right there. Professor Smalls, how you doing today, man?
I'm good, my brothers. Hotep.
Peace, man. Today is the Black Power Awards.
Yes, sir.
The first Black Power Awards. How do you feel to, see everybody able to come together?
It's extraordinary that the people who do this work would do this for the people who do this work, because the people who do this work, the consciousness work, and the front line struggling for our people rarely get recognized by the masses of our people. And recognition is good. Sometimes you need to know the people know they care that you're doing what you're doing. And so this is a beautiful thing. It's an extraordinary thing. It's a beautiful thing. It's a needed thing. And I think it's inspirational in terms of the young people coming behind us knowing that their own people will show appreciation for the work you're doing. You don't do it for that, but it always feels good and adds strength to you when you know my people care, that I care.
And let the people know how important it is, about coming together and networking.
Coming together and networking is how you build a nation. And you need a nation to compete with nations. We're going up against the Chinese nation, the Jewish nation, the white Anglo-Saxon nation, the Irish nation. And unless we become the African nation, we will not be able to compete. They have systems, we need systems. Systems compete with systems. Nations compete with nations. And without that, we'll be weak. Instead of being like the fish, Malcolm says, you'd be like the fingers. But when you put those digits together, hey, you got something going on there.
No, that's
definitely unity is being God-like. God is unity. Coming together as a nation is coming together in divine proclamation. God is unity.
When you see everybody in the building today, just everybody coming together, everyone's happy and everything like that. We're now living in a Trump era now, where Trump era. What is the message you have to the people?
I'm not giving that to Trump. Trump is living in my black era. Okay, I'm not living in Trump's era. I'm living in the black African era.
Okay.
Trump's living in our era. He's got to react to me. To you. He's got to respond to us. And he's only one. We had 43 other cracker presidents who was men. Racist cracker president. He's only the 44th. So it makes no difference. Nothing's changed. You know what I'm saying? Obama was like a kind of a little vacation. From cracker racist males. So that's all that is.
Okay. And seeing how everything is moving now, I've been speaking to a lot of different people about, and just hearing the conversations about moving back to Africa. I've even heard you say, I believe in Ghana.
Yes, sir.
You guys have hotels and things like that?
We have a fantastic hotel in Ghana called the Sana Lodge in Cape Coast in the suburb of Ola. We have a credit union called the Pan-African Diasporan Credit Union in the same district in Cape Coast. There are other African-American, African-Caribbean business that have moved back there, like Mabel's Table, One Africa, the Almond Tree. And we form federations with our Ghanaian brothers and sisters to better ourselves and better organize ourselves into a Pan-African network. So we need to go back home to keep the rest of the imperialist world, China included, from taking Africa away from our future. It's not about me and you. This is about our children, our grandchildren, and our great-grandchildren. If we don't ensure their future, they won't have one. Our ancestors ensured our future. Now we have to ensure the future of our grandchildren.
How do we, for young guys like myself who's interested in going back to Africa, how do we develop the relationship? Because we don't want to just go there, we don't know nobody, or how do we develop?
Almost every major city in this country, there's some sort of Ghanaian association, African association, Nigerian, become acquainted with those. Go to the consulate, go to the embassies, and find out what are some of the associations I can become acquainted with in this country. And starting with the embassies and the consulates, you'll be surprised the information you can get. Start correspondence with different associations and organizations in African countries, you know, and then find out what kind of assistance they might need. So maybe a village through a friend needs a well. Organize your group to go and build that well. Then somebody may need a clinic. Organize, go build a dang clinic, you know. We can do these things, and that opens the door to other kinds of relationships.
And also looking at the landscape of just, you know, how the youth is, the social media and everything like that, what are different ways that we could use that to get in contact with people from other countries and things like that?
You know, all social media, you can reach out. I mean, not a day go by I don't hear from somebody in Mombasa, in Kenya, or Nigeria, or in Mozambique, because they saw me on Sonetta TV, you know what I'm saying? Or because they saw a hit I did on Facebook, or they saw something on ProfessorSmallAfricanWorld.com. And so I put my number out there. People say, you put your number on the internet? Yes, I do, because I want my people to communicate. So people call me from all over the African world every day. And social media is a wonderful thing. It is a medium of communication that has opened up a door that was closed to us in the past.
A lot of, you know, people's fear when it comes to Africa, they're scared, you know, of, you know, what they've been taught, what they've seen, you know, and a lot of us haven't seen the beautiful parts of Africa.
If you're not afraid to walk down the Abbey Street in Black America, there ain't no reason to be scared of nothing in Africa, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Africa's one of the most beautiful places with the most peaceful people you will ever meet. And they're struggling around the same issues we are struggling around, and we can learn from each other and help each other solve the basic problems we encounter on a daily basis. It's about food, clothing, shelter, safety, and security. How do we solve the problem of food, clothing, shelter, safety, and security? We must figure out how do we develop an income stream that will allow us to satisfy those things for ourselves and our families. That's the key.
Man, Professor James Smalls, man, we truly appreciate your time, man.
Thank you.
Definitely.
He's in control. He's the master of his masters. I can do business with you, right? Masters talking to
Well, it's Knowledge God, Kid Life Productions. We hit the Black Power Award with Malik Zulu Sabaz, leader of the New Black Panther Party. How you doing today?
All right, Black Power to you, young man.
Man, how you enjoying today's first annual Black Power Awards?
I feel good because, you know, I've been fighting for Black Power for 28 years.
Wow.
When I started at Howard University as a youngster. And so through all these years of fighting for Black Power, for Black nationalism, for fighting against white people and white racism, fighting with the Honorable Dr. Khalid Muhammad, the New Black Panther Party, and other organizations, I feel like this is about time.
Red and blue purple like Prince. 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 We feeling the urge, feeling the purge. Buzzers electric, we feeling the surge. Feeling the words, killing the birds with immunity. Pillars of unity. This is the formula of Voltron. This is the age of the Ultron. This is the same stage as the Pope bomb. This is the stage you can smoke on. Copper pound, came under scene, I was copper down. All I was missing was copper crown. Summer 16, I turned copper brown. Look for revenge in the copper town. Kaepernick jersey and copper crown. 21 gun salute, jumper sound. My power pieces, the crystals be talking, the cloth that be talking. King County clothing, yeah, king of New York, and I'm Christopher Walken, the missiles and balking.
Tell me, who the real villain? The one crack dealing or oil drilling. You in my motherland and you killing all her children. Your dollars ain't backed by nothing, fuck your millions. I'll pop your cantaloupe, they'll poison the melons and feed them to your children. What you think is Thanksgiving? Yo, if I was there, I would've killed the pilgrims. Broke now, my forefathers fumbled billions, trillions. millions, but I keep it trillin', cause my inner wealth never diminish. Far from gimmicks, niggas will spill the beans without spilling their Guinness. I won't stop till my neck froze, till my neck gold, till my whole set hold. When I cash checks, bank rolls, no stack, shit can't fold. Can't trust you, your man told. Sentence the greatest to the hellhole. They throw dirt on my name, but it never stuck like Velcro. Came back clean on them. Glock 9 got the infrared beam on them. I remember I was smoking with a bitch named Keisha. Game time, I was in the bleachers. Now it's fourth quarter.